Craig and Ron, you've debated over 25 times. Do you feel as though there's some sort of common ground that you can reach, or that either of you have separately made any progress by debating with each other?
We're both against censorship by the U.S. government.
Okay.
That's what we agree on. Everything else?
No, I would say...
He harbors on the very select few.
No,
I deal with the majority.
Okay, I'm saying what else we agree on. Don't argue here. So, no, we both agree, and I pick on the adult industry. They need to do more to help keep this away from kids. Ron, when I asked him about this, he came on and he filmed a commercial with us called Pete the Porno Puppet. Ron makes a cameo appearance in that because Ron, I mean, he's great.
Jay Leno talked about that in his monologue.
He plays with my kids, and he's a great guy. He has his degree in education. I believe Ron doesn't want this stuff to end up in kids, so we can agree on that. And Ron even came over to our side in a sense and said, you know what, this is a good message that I want to help put that out there.
Okay, so you agree on no censorship, you agree on the principle of keeping it out of the hands of children. Anything else you agree on?
He buys dinners whenever we go out.
Yeah, he's,
okay. The gentleman in the cat. Yeah.
I want to repeat some of the statistics that you've talked about. Average time in the business, 2 years. Huge salaries. Long work weeks. But I'm not talking about porn, I'm talking about investment banking. And I think a large majority of the people in this room are lining up at the doors of companies like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley to get these jobs. Why? Maybe you're not. I am. Okay?
What is your question?
And what I'm trying to find out is, why is the porn industry fundamentally different from any one of these other industries that degrades its workers? How is it not degrading for a single mother with 3 children to earn $7 an hour flipping burgers at McDonald's?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
That's their question.
Take it away, Craig.
We could talk about all kinds of social problems, but tonight we're talking about porn.
Okay. The lady, thank you. Thank you.
And by the way,
one second.
Yeah, I mean, there is a connection. If you work in porn for 2 years, you get to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life.
Yeah, well, that's... Okay.
Sure, you buy a McDonald's.
Okay, let's just have this question.
Most of my fantasies come from things that I've already done on camera and that I want to take home and do it in a way that feels good. And my question is, maybe everyone here can answer, people in the real world, don't they have hot, hardcore sex like we do on camera? I mean, or is it just fantasy for...
This is Yale. They're kinkier than we are.
I mean, you're saying it's fantasy and not a way to behave, but don't people in the real world have hardcore sex?
And what I'm saying, and most of you watch porn all by yourself, and it's not translating to watched, one whore plus one more, and now I'm going to go experience that with somebody else. Most of you that watch porn watch it all by yourself, and it's keeping you from that hot, crazy sex, because you're on the internet. You're on watching this stuff, and it's not turning you into these ravaged beasts and having this crazy sex. It's keeping you from those sexual relationships.
Okay, hold it there. This gentleman here, thank you.
So my question is for you, Craig. I could open up the Bible to Leviticus and read you a passage about how homosexuals should be stoned. But of course, I'm not going to present the Bible as a murderous book. And I guess I'm asking you, if you argue by case studies or by simple examples, do you feel like you're actually presenting a valid argument? Do you feel like you're establishing cause and effect by presenting what is a response bias for your website? No one's going to write you a letter, I think, that says, I worked in porn for 2 years, my life's okay. So what have you done to establish cause and effect? Or are you addressing that issue at all? Or are you just satisfied with...
Yeah, I mean, we started, a lot of people said... A lot of people have said to us, well, you're ahead of your curve. And we're like, no, we're not ahead of the curve. We started this website as a response to a problem that we saw, not only amongst church people, but amongst everybody out there, that, hey, I'm looking at this stuff. This is causing me to do things that I never thought I would do. It's breaking apart my marriage, my family. So that's kind of where we came in. I spend a lot of time reading not only the Bible, but preaching out of this. I'm not going to... Some of you don't buy this. And so to me, I feel like the evidence is not only here, but it's in all these stories that we do have, and all these people that have come to our site to say,
but Craig, I guess the question is, if you were looking for some kind of greater objectivity, shouldn't you have a place on your website where you invite people who have had a very happy life as a consequence of porn?
I'm seeing both of them right here. I mean, our website, we're not just dealing with those people, that hate this. We do get a lot of letters. We go to the AVN porn show. We go to a lot of the other porn shows, and we meet a lot of people. Donnie was one of them. He came up to me for 4 years. I love it. I'm making $500,000. You jerk. You know, we go on our website saying, "What are you guys doing? You hypocrites! All this." And, you know, and then it caught up to him. And so we see on all sides of the case. You know, are they going to switch over? You know, they're fine doing this, right?